Jesus, Emma. I can't believe this was the last thing you saw. You still went through with it. I'm terrified just being up here. Still, though, I get why you picked it. It's beautiful up here. You can see the whole city. You can see everyone, yet feel so completely alone. Reminds me of the summer we spent in Montana and that big tree at the top of the hill. You practically had to carry me up it. I always sucked at climbing trees. But you pulled me up, and we spent day and night lounging in that tree, watching the sky. I'm so pissed at you, Emma. I know I'm supposed to be crushed and shocked, but you just bailed. I can't understand why. I was right here. I was always right here, just like you always were for me. I know I'm the little sister and all, but it's not like I'm a freaking baby. I can still be there for you. You didn't have to be all alone, or leave me to clean up this mess you left. I thought we were friends. I mean, we were friends.
Hey Liz, give me a hand with the zipper, would you? I'm afraid I'm gonna catch my skin. This thing is so tight.
Wow, you look great. Dress is awesome. I didn't even know you owned a dress.
I just got it. I'm a little nervous about wearing something so girly. I guess you just have to take a chance, you know?
Well, you look great. Are you finally going off that guy from chorus?
Who, Jonathan? No. By the way, I borrowed your mascara and your eyeliner.
Yeah, whatever. But seriously, I've never seen you get so dolled up before. You gotta date with someone.
How did I do with the eyeliner?
Let me fix it.
I can't stop smiling. I've got all these awesome little butterflies. I'm totally terrified too, though.
I guess that's when you know you really like someone.
Yeah, it's not just that you get excited about seeing them or can't stop thinking about them.
Or texting them.
But when you're scared, like the whole thing is so much bigger than you and just crush you. Oh, that's much better. Where'd you learn how to do makeup like that anyway?
I don't know, YouTube, I guess.
Well, maybe you can teach me sometime. It's never too late to learn something new, or to change who you are, or to accept who you should be.
Sure. I'd be happy to help. This guy must really be something else, huh?
Actually, I'm going out with Annie.
Like on a double date?
No.
You're gonna pick up guys with Annie? She's gonna scare them all away.
No, Liz. Annie and I are going out. Do you think she'll like this dress?
Seriously?
Yeah, I never dressed like this. What if she doesn't like it?
No, I mean about you and Annie. Seriously? Like on a date? You and her?
I know. I've never felt this way about anyone. Never.
What about Josh? You were crazy about Josh, like psycho about him.
I wanted to be, but there was always something missing. There was no electricity, no spark.
And there is with Annie? Since when?
Since always, I guess. I was just too afraid to say or do anything about it. But a couple weeks ago, things just clicked.
How did I not know about this? She's over here all the time. She sleeps over all the time. How could you not tell me?
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure about any of this. But Liz, I think I love her. Like, I really love her.
Well, it was true. I'd never seen you go through so much effort for someone. To look so nice for someone. I'd never seen you so nervous. And for weeks, you just floated on air. It's just, you know, she's a girl. That makes you a lesbian. It makes you different. I was so scared for you, scared what people would say or would do. I didn't think we had a single lesbian at our school. Mostly. I was scared I didn't know it earlier. You were the closest person in the world to me. And I missed it. I was scared what Mom and Dad would do. But you didn't seem to care about any of it. It seemed like all of a sudden everything in your life just made sense. I don't know if you always knew it or if Annie was the one who finally made you realize. But it was clear something had changed. You started singing around the house and actually inviting me places. Shit, even your grades got better. Everything got better. And then everything got a lot worse.
I was thinking we could go to the beach this Saturday. My mom said I could borrow the car.
I can't. I'm sorry. I already have plans with Annie.
It's alright, just don't forget about me, you know?
You know your girlfriend's already cheating on you, right?
I saw her sticking her tongue down some chick's throat behind a movie theater. Some freshman or something.
That must have been someone else. You should get your eyes checked.
She's in my math class, and she told the whole class she was queer. Seriously, you should keep that shit to yourself. No one wants to know about your dirty laundry. Now I gotta deal with all these boys in class talking about you and some girl scissoring or something. Is that true? Do you scissor your girlfriend, Emma? What is that even like? I'm pretty sure you go to hell for doing things like that. Your parents must have really done a number on you.
I bet her mother molested her when she was little or something.
You don't belong here, freak. You should just off yourself already.
Seriously, Kate, you need to look out or that Lesbo's gonna try and convert you.
You should bail Kate, and then Emma can go be friends with her own kind, right, Emma? I think Sam over there is just about ready to slit his wrist. Hey, Sam! You hear us talking about you, fag? We've got a new friend for you.
You guys are jerks. Back them off, okay?
Or what? She'll sick her pit bull girlfriend after us?
Just keep walking, Kate. It doesn't matter.
You know we're right, Kate. You don't belong with her kind.
Sorry, Kate.
I'm used to it. You'll get used to it too. At least you admitted it.
If I did, you can too.
Can we go?
See you around, Sam.
It went around like wildfire. I started hearing terrible stories about things you and Annie did at parties, even though I know you never went to those sort of things. Everyone was making up something, though. Boys kept asking me if I had any pictures of you two. I tried to defend you, but there wasn't much I could do. You started skipping and coming home early.
People can be so freaking cruel.
I know. I'm sorry.
Have they been saying things to you too?
It's whatever, you know?
People at school have been giving Kate a really hard time. She doesn't really hang out with me anymore.
What the hell? I thought she was your best friend.
She is, or she was. It's just not her battle. And it's not like she's being mean. She just keeps making up excuses. I don't know what's going on. Like, really? You have to stay behind after every single class? So now I have to walk to class by myself? I get it, though. Wouldn't want my gay to rub off on her.
What right does she have to abandon you just because things got hard?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. She can't just bail on you.
Well, she did. End of story.
Oh. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're my sister. You can't.
Some kid asked me if it ran in the family.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Did you really tell your whole class you were a lesbian?
I got mad. I thought if I could be proud of it and stand up for myself. I don't know. I just made everything a whole lot worse. Now they all think I just did it for the attention. I just don't want to hide it. I love her and I should be able to love her. But if I just hold her hand, people flip out. There are all these couples making out in the hallway, but if I just hold her hand, we get a warning for excessive PDA. Excessive.
Someone gave you a warning?
Yeah, the security guard gave us this whole lecture about the power of Christ and how I'll burn for all of eternity in hell if I don't find my way back to Christ. And then she threatened to write us both up if she saw us showing affection in the hallways again. And then she walked right past this couple eating each other's faces.
I'm pretty sure that's not legal. I've never seen them say a thing to normal couples.
Normal couples?
You know what I mean. It's not like a thing.
It's fine. I get it.
You guys are better than normal. You know that, right? You're so good together.
We kind of are, though, aren't we? She just makes dealing with all this bullshit totally worth it. And in a few months, we graduate and we're out of here. Maybe to New York or something. Anywhere as long as it's not this backwater place. This whole town can go screw itself as long as I have Annie.
And the next time you saw that security guard, you thought you'd stand up for your rights, and you kissed Annie. Just a peck, probably more out of spite than anything. But you said it was perfect, and the butterflies in your stomach flew. Right until the security guard yanked you off her and wrote you both up. And the principal called Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom, Dad.
Emma, what's this nonsense you've gotten yourself into at school?
It's not nonsense, Dad. Annie and I are in love.
Love? That's not love, it's just a phase. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Both of you should be.
It's not just a phase. I knew you wouldn't understand.
I don't pretend to understand women, but are you sure you aren't doing this as a cry for help or attention or something?
No, Dad, this is real.
Emma, there are camps for people like you, and your father and I would be happy to.
Are you kidding me? No, those camps are torture.
Emma, I want to tell you before I say anything else that your father and I love you, and I know you're not going to believe that.
Of course I believe that.
Well, we spoke before you came home, and evidently you have already made your choice.
It's not a choice.
You have made a choice to be gay.
It's not a choice. I can't change how I feel. I've been like this from the moment I was born, maybe even before then.
No, you can deny it all you want, but I believe in the Word of God, and God creates nobody that way. It is a choice that you have chosen to take.
There is scientific proof that your personality is determined within the first 6 weeks of your life. This is not a choice. This is who I am, and I cannot change that.
Well, you go by all the scientific proof you want. I'm going to go by the Word of God.
Well, scientific proof trumps the word of God.
Well, it doesn't in my opinion.
Opinions don't matter, Mom. Science is about facts.
I'm not going to argue that point with you. I'm going to tell you, since you have chosen that path, that we will not support you any longer. You will need to move out and find wherever you can to live and do what you want to do, because I will not let people believe that I condone what you do.
Dad.
If this is the life you've chosen, we can't be part of it.
You are no longer a member of this family.
Fine. Fine. I'll be gone by Thursday night at midnight. How about that? I'll be gone by Thursday night and you'll never have to see me again. How about that?
All right? If that's what you choose.
No! It's not what I'm choosing. I'm doing what you're telling me to do and you're disowning me, which proves just how much of a shit brother.
We have spent the last 17 years of your life putting food on your plate and a roof over your head, and this is the gratitude we get.
But I'm not doing this to hurt you. Dad, aren't you going to say anything? What happened to all the love and support you told me you'd give me?
I support you. I just don't support what you do. And we don't believe in what you do.
Believe in it?
Why are you kicking her out? She hasn't done anything wrong.
Nothing wrong. She knows damn well and good she made this choice herself. I will not let her embarrass us.
She's not.
Have you known about this the whole time? She's filling your head with nonsense. She's going to try to turn you against God.
Lisette, you get over here this second.
No, I'm not leaving her.
No. Hell no! Emily, get your damn queer hands off my little princess. You're not going to ruin her too.
Dad, stop! You're hurting her!
Get off of me! What's wrong with you?
Emma, let her go!
What's wrong with you people? You're supposed to let me!
You're a disgrace.
She's not a disgrace!
You are a disgrace. Get out of my sight.
We never want to see you again.
Fine!
After you left, Mom lost it and sent me to my room like I was punished or something. I called you all night, but you never answered. I kept texting you. I just wanted you to know that I was still there for you, even if Mom and Dad weren't, that I loved you. I read somewhere once that blood doesn't make you family. Love makes you family. But it wasn't my love you needed. It was Annie's. And that failed you too, didn't it?
Hey, babe.
Jesus, what the hell are you doing here?
My parents totally freaked out.
Mine too, I'm grounded forever. Why'd you have to kiss me in front of security? You know she
Mine
doesn't-
kicked me out.
Seriously?
Yeah, there was this whole screaming match. But it doesn't matter. We were talking about leaving anyway. We can just leave now, a little early. I managed to sneak back into my house and grab my life savings and some money from my mom's room. I bought us 2 tickets to New York. Now, I know it's just a bus, but be together.
I can't go to New York. I have school tomorrow.
Those people are no good for you. They're just gonna keep bullying you. I care about you. Look, you can take some time off and then go back to school in New York.
I'm not going to New York, Annie. Why'd you have to freaking kiss me? You know how much trouble I'm in? My dad freaking cried.
What does it matter? Now they all know. Now we don't have to sneak around.
I like sneaking around. I liked the mystery. I don't need my parents thinking this shit of me.
This shit?
Emma, look, I really like you and all, but
I love you, Annie.
I can't do this. I mean, I was just having fun. No, I never kissed a girl. It was exciting.
You told me you loved me,
I don't know. I thought I did.
but you don't.
Look, Emma, you're a girl. It's not like we can get married and have kids or anything. They're never going to let us be together. And besides, I still like boys. In fact, they even like me more now because I'm with you. Or was with you. I guess they think it's sexy or something.
You were with a boy?
No. I mean, we were just talking.
I don't understand. I have never felt this way about anyone. When I touch you, it's like being struck by lightning. You're everything I've ever wanted. I didn't even know it until I met you.
Look, this just got way too serious, way too fast. I mean, really, I'm not even gay.
And then you were here, alone. Remember in 7th grade when Jessica stole Pat away from me and made sure the whole school saw me cry over him? I felt so betrayed and embarrassed by everyone, and I had no idea how I was ever going to go back to that school. You were right there for me. You knew it hurt, but promised I would love someone else even more, and that if he could treat me like that, then he didn't deserve me. You told me it would get better. But then you made fun of Jessica until I laughed. I could have done that. I could have done something, but you wouldn't even answer your phone. You didn't even say goodbye. What am I supposed to do the next time my heart gets broken? What am I supposed to do now? Mom and Dad were nice enough to give you a funeral. They're there now. They keep crying, calling me, begging me to come back, to be there with them. They're worried about losing both their daughters, not just one. They're worried people will ask where I am. It feels like such a sham. No one at that funeral has any idea what happened, and Mom and Dad are keeping it all very quiet. They'd rather everyone believe you're addicted to drugs than in love with the woman. There's a ton of kids from school coming too, but I still hear them snicker when I pass in the hallways. So I can't imagine they actually care. I think they just want to gawk at you. How am I supposed to go back there? Back to those people that forced you onto this ledge? Back to that nightmare of a home? Back to a family that disowned you, lied to you, rejected you? Back to a school that discriminated against you? You didn't jump, they freaking shoved you. Again! Again! I wish you were here to help me through this. Hey.
Hey,
Are you okay?
you're Emma's sister, right? Shouldn't you be at her funeral?
I guess I just felt like I belonged here instead.
Yeah. Me too.
Sam, right? Would you like to sit with me for a moment?
I don't know.
I could really use a friend right now.
Look, I don't think I'm very good company.
I'm not the best company either, but better to be miserable together, right? This isn't the answer. You're not her.
You're right. I'm not as strong as she was.
Maybe it's not about strength.
Then what's it about?
I don't know. Patience, maybe? Maybe you just gotta give things time to get better.
What about right now? Who's supposed to help me through this?
Maybe we could help each other.
Who would ever want to help me? Who would ever want to help a fag?
I can help you. There's nothing wrong with you. I'll take you just the way you are.